Hi, Ron Silico here. What I want to do in this video today is talk about what I would call the energy exercise paradox. And basically what this means is working in the recreation fitness industry, I hear from a lot of people, they say, I just don't have time to work out. I just can't seem to make time with all my responsibilities. The paradox is as you get more responsibilities, whether it's through family, through work, through owning your own business, contributing to the community. As your responsibilities grow, you need more energy to fulfill those responsibilities at the level that, especially if you're a high achiever, at the level that you want. The paradox is if you are not exercising enough, if you're reducing your exercise time and not finding time to exercise, your exercise time is going down as your responsibilities are going up. So you have responsibilities here, exercising down here, and energy is going down when you need it to be up here. So that's what I would call the energy exercise paradox. So what I've got in this video today is to talk about a few helpful tips that I've heard and have used personally to help me generate more energy. I hear a lot of people ask me rather, how do you maintain energy level and how are you productive? I don't think I'm the most productive person I know. There's certainly a lot more I want to accomplish. My wife Jennifer would argue that there's much more that I need to do. But overall, I usually get up between 4 and 5 a.m. just about every day, and I'm in bed by 9 or 10 o'clock. Now, throughout the day, there's some things that I do to try and manage my energy level. Number one, whenever you've got the ability to do it, if you could take power naps. Sometimes there's a knock on naps. People think you're lazy if you're doing that. And I think that's true to a point if you're someone that is napping for 2 to 4 or 5 hours every afternoon. However, a power nap is different. A power nap is if you are napping for 10 to 20 minutes, just finding a nice quiet spot. I like to find an outdoor spot to get some fresh air. Perhaps meditate as part of that. I often just start thinking about things, meditating things, being grateful for things, and thinking about that. But what I do is rather than laying down, I like to sit up in a chair, and as I nod off and wake up, pop right up. The power nap for me is done, and then I'm ready to go. So trying to take power naps for 20 minutes or less is something that I've found very effective. Most experts say that you should be exercising a minimum of 30 minutes a day. What there is some split on, and I think research has shown that it doesn't have to be consecutive 30 minutes, and if you are in a time crunch, think about getting a cumulative 30 minutes a day rather than 30 minutes all at once. Certainly if you can get the 30 minutes all at once, I think there'll be the added benefit to that. But trying to get the 30 minutes, so focusing on cardio and strength training whenever possible. And I think finding pockets of time with that is very important. For example, if you're feeling sluggish, some of us go to get coffee or go to get a Coke. I certainly do that from time to time. But rather than do that, why don't you try and do 15, 20, 25 push-ups? Get some movement. Step lively. Do some jumping jacks. Try doing some other things to get rid of that sluggish feeling rather than just drinking something with caffeine in it. If you're watching television, this is a particular favorite of mine. Rather than being someone that clicks to see what else is on during a commercial, do some exercises, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups. What you'll find is you'll get a nice quick heart rate increase, and when you're done with doing 20, 30, 40, 50 reps, generally the commercial breaks over and then you're back into your show. Something I've learned from my children, now I've got children that are very young, almost 4 and 2, they run from place to place, and there's something to that. So whether you can step lively, the military term, or walk briskly, or run from spot to spot, try it out. It really does get the energy going. In terms of diet, try and eat what is called live food as much as possible. Cooked food, processed food does take more energy to digest. So if you can eat live food, fruits, vegetables that aren't cooked, eat that as much as possible, and also try and reduce the amount of food that you eat that have sugars in those. Burning sugars does give you a quick energy boost, but then it also makes you sluggish in the long run. So if you can eat more live food that's not processed, uh, try that out. I hope you enjoyed these tips on trying to create more energy throughout your day, trying to find pockets of time for exercise. Keep looking for those pockets of time. Don't neglect the exercise, because you need to maintain a high energy level to match your responsibilities as they're increasing. Thank you for watching. I look forward to any feedback or suggestions that you have.